What going on, Trey? I don't even what he said for the first year when you're 10 up. God damn. So that bitch is a beta hell. You got you good, that. It's the need. You got you good. You bitch. Got squad.
The Tar Heels will kick it away first.
Squad, yeah.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. To throw, it's Young. Looking to the big tight end. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A strike downfield. Wide open on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Boy, that didn't take long. Racing down the field in the red zone in less than a minute. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Pressure coming. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Grab behind the line. It's Moss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
It's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal.
No, it's not ill, bro. Like, you got to make it balance out. There's going to be a lot of people in here, people talking and shit, but, like, you still got to make some type of money on these bitches. Ads be the best way. And they ain't even lie, bro. I don't even
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's Stewart. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on 2nd down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense, and I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And some room to work. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
You got to get on takedown like basic guys.
Some onions to go for it in your own territory like that. I mean, they're treating this like it's a video game. They don't even care. They don't worry about the outcome. No big deal.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Right back.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders.
And he runs it in for the score.
Yeah, this is fucking bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Wide open spaces. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Tar Heels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Rides the back on the option to give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter.
Let's cover ones, man. That's good. You can cover 2 right there. That's what we do. The red blocks. I don't really do that shit that with the fucking inside runs. Oh God.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Hauls it in the first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field.
In cover 2 and an exit might be
stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to throw at Stewart. Trying to get behind the defense. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Maybe Scott Small as well.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation
the 5 too. Fast
to be
as
able to
fuck
throw the
though,
football,
maybe
Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going up top. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This time it's complete. A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Longhorns with the 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Young. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Texas! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 yards.
He did. Like a damn fucking late-ass point, but they trying to...
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Same thing.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
To the air, it's Young. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone.
He got it. I don't know. He just made Stewart look slow as shit. Oh man, that's all good. I'm pumping. It's like, what the fuck, man? How am I supposed to play defense? I can't even. I just bumped him like 13 down. Every time he got bumped, that's when he could score. There's one thing I know. I don't know. I'm not how to live. Take a deep breath. You good, though. Just focus on stuff.
And the Tar Heels will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking downfield, it's Young. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
To the air on first down. Looking to buy time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking for space. It's Singleton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Back to throw, it's Stewart. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The quick out. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they throw it to the fullback. Of course, he's not the most fleet of foot, and you could tell on that last play. Just wasn't able to shake anybody, and as a result, loss of yards.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, North Carolina!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw it Young. Now adjusting. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. On the run deep down the right side. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter.
I didn't see what plays on taking. It just took forward.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Stewart. Here's a heat. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right in the...
It's a seam wide open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Going to try to get it himself. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. And he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tar Heels have their offense in high gear. He might want another play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He tries to take the top off. And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Scanning the field, it's Young. The sweet feet buy a little time. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Three straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Sets up the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
The give to the fullback. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Young. Got a man, it's Singleton. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. With the catch, it's Moss. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Fires toward the end zone. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown tie.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The inside handoff. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are...
There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Those fullbacks are grown men. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost for everybody on the whole field. Everybody gets jacked up, and he finally gets to touch the football.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. Turning it on. Lots of running room. The tag. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped.
They put it to Marcus Real. They just
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
So much content.
To the air, it's Young.
He'll
take the deep shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, the offense is doing
what are they
their
going to
best
drop?
to try and at least
They
get in a
dropping
field
all
goal
the
range here at the end of the first half. So they take a
drop.
vertical shot down the field,
Shit
but
like that.
give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback.
He's going to let it go. And that's going to be
Going for
incomplete. Going for broke on
square.
2nd down, but 3rd down's
Swipe,
coming up.
swipe, everything.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big.
He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Just swatting.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed, and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Well, I would have been gone. Oh, boy, I would have been gone. Yeah, just to the apartments. I swear to
Just
God.
enough time for one final play of the half. Fullback's got it. Oh, a lot of space. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Put like Singleton, like not Singleton, but Marshall Faulk. Shit like that right there. Yeah.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
All my tight ends went to the right side. We went to the right.
They'll get things started on this
behind
drive
me,
from the 24.
Bernie Davis and shit up there. He probably behind me.
The give to the fullback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, the thing about this, though, is that
tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A
A
lot of words you can't use on
bit.
television. And so
No.
this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass, it's Stewart. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Buys a little extra time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And is knocked away. An incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
I don't care about
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
They'll run it to the right side.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to listen. O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They're going to do a better job.
He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
And that's a really good play. That's a ball. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel you.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson.
That right there is
that
the
one
most
takes it down to the
fucking
13-yard
bullshit
line.
I've ever fucking seen.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Now from inside the red zone. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got some room in it to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
That's a quiet move. Fuck this the damn crowd.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Stewart. Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Tar Heels in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no hurry.
Sliding down,
They'll get him on the ground at the
for real,
46,
man.
and it'll
Sliding
be a
down.
first
Everybody
down.
see me.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Finds us back in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
For sure.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Trying to get it to the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Stewart. It's caught. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Touchdown, North Carolina! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved.
Shout out to the kick. We're going to
how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Straight ahead from inside his 25. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
Who is?
Shit, I know that nigga Drip, twin.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Buying some time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Young. Makes the catch. It's Moss. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Dances away to buy time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as an incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle box. He's going to throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
Got it looking for a first. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What's so crazy, last
possession
possession I had just put somebody on that shit.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. You know, 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the fourth. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you got to think about when you want to use that final timeout, when you're going to clock it. Every single second counts. You need a field goal to win, but you got to manage this clock.
The give on the option. Running into the open space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And they take a knee to set up the kicker, and they'll try to knock through a field goal to win this one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Biggest drive of the game right now as the clock is winding down, a chance to win it before overtime. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He makes a catch.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the...
Oh, man. He was winning. I had to come back and win. I didn't come back there. I knew it was good. Good. Tonight, quick, man. That's good. Yeah, they just dropped him because when I had got on, this was even not there. They still ain't came out without. In 28 minutes, they're gonna be coming out without new Davids. So Or at 11:30. Come on, they be at 11:30. 4 more games. We'll be back. I'll probably still. Yeah, nasty. Food ass boy. Oh shit. Like, we on break. What the? Damn, baby, you call me on break. Chad, I'm debating about something. I'm debating something real quick. That's why I'm debating. Damn, you couldn't call me on break?
I had to go to HR. I'm going through security.
You going to break now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, damn. What I was gonna say, they had yeah, I mean, they had they said that we can get these the kids and actually, you know, go out. I wouldn't mind actually. Let's see more about. Okay, baby. I don't know. I'm just gonna I'm at the limit. You ready? Some of my game costs $48, right? I'm at a week. So what's that?